Hi there, this is Greg the Masked Gamer coming to you with Cthulhu Death May Die, Fear of the Unknown, Season 3, Episode 4. Um, I apologize for my lack of energy. I am very tired today, but it is what it is. For those of you who are new to my channel, this is a place for COVID cautious folks to talk about board games. You're perfectly welcome to be here even if you are not COVID cautious, provided there is no minimization, denialism, or harassment of any kind. With that said, I am here by myself today, so I'm going to remove the mask and you get to see my shadowed hooded face. It's like I'm a cultist. Oh my goodness. Okay, so today we are going to go up against Azathoth for my second time, doing scenario 4. I am going to be using two of the um, words, Greg, words. Two of the stretch goal characters today, so that's exciting. I forgot to deal out my relics. So let me do that. And these are the last two relics of the core box. I'm not digging through the expansion box for relics yet, even though I did grab two of the heroes from it. So today we have the following intrepid investigators. We have Hui Kang from Henan, China. To fight, be where they are not, it is that easy and that hard. Hui Kang has traveled far and wide since an early age, seeking out eldritch horrors and the humans that worship them. But his is not a mission of redemption. There is only one way to redeem those lost to the madness. As such, even at his advanced age, Hui Kang is one of the most lethal investigators a cultist could have the misfortune to cross. He is a master of the martial arts, an artist of death. To investigators, he is a voice of wisdom in an insane world. His special ability is self-defense. When attacked, if no wounds are dealt, you may heal one stress and push the attacker one space away. Level 2, 1 free reroll when attacked. Level 3, 2 free rerolls when attacked. Level 4, when attacked by a cultist or monster, if no wounds are dealt, immediately kill the attacker. So he's got a one-shot Vulcan death grip thingy of stuff. His insanity is megalomania, which means if there's no other investigator alive that has reached more insanity than him, he'll heal all of his stress. Otherwise, he'll take 2 stress. And he has a sinister book. Once per turn when making a roll, you may count any number of stars as both a success and an insanity, which is good because he doesn't have arcane mastery. So that'll work out pretty well. Now we have our two stretch goal characters. First, we have Emily Crow from Buxton, United Kingdom. I do not know how it happens, it just does. Some people are natural conduits for supernatural forces. As such, they are often sought by cultists and unwittingly forced to use their powers to assist the cults in their efforts to bring back the old ones. One such individual is Amelie, who shows an affinity for gateways across time and space. Simply being near one allows her to bend it to her will. This came as quite a surprise to the cult that had captured her from her employer's mansion, as the gate turned mid-ritual to disgorge gibbering fiends against them. Amelie made good her escape in the confusion. Oh, I forgot. This is our friend Hui Kang, who is our black-based. So Amelie's special ability is Gate Influence. While she is within one space of a gate, you get 1 free reroll per roll. Level 2, instead, when you are within one space of a gate, once per roll, you may set 1 die to any face of your choice. That's cool. Level 3, this works within 2 spaces of a gate. Level 4, while you are within 2 spaces of a gate, if you would re-roll a die, you may instead set it to any face. Okay. Wait a minute. While you are within 2 spaces of a gate, if you would re-roll a die, you may instead set it to any face. So that's any time you re-roll, I guess. Unlimited is my understanding. Um, cool, that's fun. And she's got arcane mastery and marksman, so she's going to be our one of our killers. Her insanity is compulsive accumulating. We put a wound token on this every time it reaches the insanity marker. She has less items and companions than that number. She takes stress equal to the difference, otherwise she heals all her stress. And she has the Jade Amulet. Once during your turn as a free action, you may move one enemy from your space 2 spaces away, which will be good for her as a marksman. So that's pretty cool. And this is our expansion character, Amelie. And this is nice because she's got 2 gates right next to her at the beginning. So she's going to get some of those free refills. Free rerolls right off the bat. Finally, we have Yves Blanchette from Bordeaux, France. The horror these things inspire is a fascinating phenomenon. Eve's doctoral thesis was on family dynamics, a far cry from the work she finds herself doing now. While she spends most of her time investigating cult activities and helping banish old ones back to where they came from, the trauma of dealing with these creatures cannot be undersold. Simply being proximate to entities so beyond human understanding has a profound negative effect on the human psyche. I've gone from French to German to British in like one sentence. It happens. Eve has found that many techniques in psychotherapy are of great use in easing troubled minds, although there is certainly a point of no return. She is a therapist. Whenever she uses the trade action, she may heal 3 stress from herself and each other investigator in her space. Level 2, when you trade, investigators within 2 spaces of you also participate and are affected by this skill. Number 3, instead, affected investigators heal 4 in any combination of stress or wounds. And at 4, she gets a free trade action each turn, which scales with all of these other things. Her insanity is impulsive aggression. If there are no enemies in her space, her and each investigator take 1 wound. Otherwise, she will deal wounds equal to the amount of stress she has to 1 enemy in her space. And she has the replica blade, which gives her an extra die when attacking a target in her space, which is nice because she is our brawler. So you'll notice we're starting to recycle some of these insanities now. We're starting to recycle some of these relics now. And this means that when we move on to episode 5, eventually, we will, of course, start to incorporate all of our things from season 1 into the mix again. All right, so we've dealt with Azathoth before, but in case you forgot, Azathoth deals with cosmic tokens, enemies who have cosmic tokens or cosmic enemies with an additional green die and additional health, which I kept forgetting to use last time, but we'll do better this time or we won't. Whenever Azathoth advances, we will move the nearest cosmic enemy 1 space towards us and summon in order 1 dancer of Azathoth and 1 cultist, both at the farthest gate, placing a cosmic token on the nearest non-cosmic monster. The cultist exalt the demon Sultan. The dancers of Azathoth, when destroyed, we will place a cosmic token on the non-cosmic cultist or monster with the most health in its space, if any. Ooh! I did things in the wrong order. I was supposed to read story time first. By request of the Queen. It is no secret that stone bathed in blood retains the memories of those slain upon it. Such is the case with this castle, the semi-mythical home of Vlad the Impaler, lost in the mists of legends and even more terrible truths. Thirst is the only thing known to these walls and their inhabitants, both the original occupants and the cultists who now reside here, harnessing ancient powers. The only way to stop them is to blow the place to the ground and let old malice return to the dust. Oh my god! That's Hephaestus' castle! The semi-mythical home of Vlad the Impaler is everything you might expect from a Gothic castle. Soaring columns, blood-red trappings, and gargoyles everywhere. Queen Marie of Romania has made its restoration her life's work. However, cultists have also made it theirs, and the place is perfectly primed for a ritual of ungodly power. In order to disrupt the ritual, we must blow up the 3 spaces with target tokens by turning over their tiles. Whenever the Elder One advances, each investigator with a bloodthirsty condition takes 1 wound, and then each investigator takes 1 stress for each ingredient they have. If an investigator has all 3 ingredients, they take 2 wounds instead. This is going to be wild. Special rules. Investigators cannot hold more than 2 of the same ingredient. If an investigator dies, discard their ingredient tokens. Discarded ingredient tokens are available to collect again. When a space blows up, turn its tile over, connecting the passages. Any figures there are killed, except for the elder one. Any tunnel there is discarded, and a destroyed token back of target is placed on the new space. As actions, we can collect ingredients. If we're in the same space as an ingredient stash, gain one of that token and place it on my investigator board. These may be traded. Oh, and he's got trade. This is great. Okay. And second action is boom. While adjacent to a space with a target token, if you have all 3 ingredients, discard them and the space blows up. Then you catch 4 fire. If you have Arcane Mastery, catch 2 fire instead. Lovely. Our monsters this time are ghasts and googs. Ghasts, if they're attacked but not destroyed, the attacker takes 1 wound. We've dealt with those little monstrosities before. And the goog gets an extra green when attacking if it's been wounded and has 5 health. So that might happen a lot. And our unknown monster of the day is the fire vampire. When attacked, it will first place a fire token in its space. And when the elder one advances, each fire vampire will move 2 spaces towards you and place 1 fire token in their spaces. We will then summon 1 vampire token at the farthest gate. Now, I haven't dealt with fire tokens in a while, like not in this expansion at all. So I think these stay forever. Yeah. I don't see any way to remove that. Oh, maybe I'm looking at the wrong page. Let me see. Maybe it's under movement. Yeah, so the fire is going to stay forever from those vampires. So that's... well, I mean, this is in theme with the whole building being on fire, I suppose. Okay. So, we have to get all 3 items in order to do things. I feel like... okay, I was going to have Wukong travel to the left towards whatever that material is. However, because... can't figure out which of these items is which. However, because Amelie is going to be able to shoot the shit out of all those monsters, I feel like maybe it might be better for him to go for this Gug. So yeah, you're going to go for the Gug. Going for the Gug. Wukong moving to the Gug. Gonna try to kill the Gug. Wow, this is gonna be tough. Okay, so I get to roll 3 of these. I don't roll anything additional. And I have to do 5 damage to it in 2 attacks, so that's gonna be pretty wild. First attack was I got 2 successes. I'm gonna re-roll one of those because I want to try to get 3 successes. Sure. I can count that as a success and an insanity. So I take 2 insanity, and I do 3 damage to this Gug. And then for my second attack now, I just have to do 2 damage to the Gug, but I can't use that special ability again. I'm going to re-roll one of these. I keep not showing my rolls to the camera, and I should really be doing that. So here's what I've got now. So I'm going to get 2 more insanity, 2 more damage to the Gug, and kill it. That does trigger my first insanity check. There is no other investigator that has reached more insanity than me, so I heal all of my stress. And yeah, we're gonna push up that self-defense ability for sure, because I like to see my special abilities first, because I only get to see them so often. Okay, so that was 3 actions. We're going to reveal the top Mythos card. The Blind Idiot God. Azathoth is not on the board, so each cosmic enemy moves 1 space towards you. I do not have any enemies near me, but I do summon a cultist on yellow, which is fine, because I can run through this tunnel, as it turns out, so I can make a whole circle until I blow up the tunnel. So we want to blow up that space first, so it makes sense to be running the way we're running. Okay, cool. Discovery. The Lord of the Castle. Well, that's an interesting first card to find. The founder and ruler, his infamy is well known. I can take 2 stress and 2 wounds to claim Vlad, the Lord of the Castle. Otherwise, I would claim the bloodthirsty condition. I am going to take 2 stress and 2 wounds, and I am now walking around Vlad Tepesi's castle with Vlad Dracula, who has 4 health, and when investigating, I can claim companions without taking stress or wounds. So we're just going to go ahead biting everybody. Oh my gosh, I love this scenario. This is wild. Okay. Woo-wee. All right. So Amelie is next. Amelie is a marksman. Amelie is a marksman. So Amelie is going to start by shooting at the ghast next door. I have to do all 3 wounds to this in 1 hit. Otherwise, it will do 1 wound back to me. So that's 1, that's 2. Oh, I keep forgetting to show this, so we're going to re-roll this one, trying to get a success. Nope, we're going to re-roll it again, trying to get a success. Yeah, I'm going to take that 2 insanity and go ahead and kill that ghast. I get 1 free re-roll per roll because I'm within 1 space of a gate, so that only costs me 1 stress. Okay, now I'm going to try to attack the cultist that's in that same space. I've gotten 2 successes and an insanity. We'll go ahead and take that insanity and kill that cultist. Actually, I can re-roll that insanity for free, so I don't take that insanity. Okay, and then finally, I am going to... I can't kill that fire vampire in 1 hit, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot the other cultist by the white gate. That's 2 damage and 2 insanity to that. So I reach my first insanity mark. I am placing a wound token on this card. I have less items and companions than the number of tokens on this card, so I take stress equal to the difference, which is 1 stress. And I can upgrade my gate influence so that I can now set a die to any face while within 1 space of a gate, instead of having a free reroll. Okay, that's cool. That was 3 actions. Doing her job, shooting all the things, and we get an unknown behavior. The nearest... Oh, no. That's this one. Oh, no. Oh, no. And we're going to put fire in the space we're in. I should have tried to kill that. I didn't. That was dumb of me. Cosmic Presence. Each cosmic enemy moves 1 space towards you. Luckily, there are no cosmic enemies yet at this time. However, the fire vampire is going to attack. That's not great. I can set 1 of these dice to a face of my choice. So I'm just going to turn this green. I'm going to turn this black one to a blank. I'm going to use a. I'm just going to take the 1 damage and the 1 horror, and we are going to put a fire token there. So now, whenever we leave that starting space, we're going to be running around the board a lot. So that fire is going to. Ooh, that fire is going to stack. Okay, Eve. Eve has stealth, so she doesn't have to worry about the fire vampire. She also has brawling, and I will get 2 extra green dice when attacking. So I feel like she should try to kill this thing because she might be able to in 1 hit with 3 extra green dice and all of her stuff full. And that is not how that worked out for me at all. Let's re-roll 3 of these green dice here. Okay. I wanted to get 4 hits, and it just didn't happen. Okay, that's 3. We'll just go for the 4th. Nope. So that's 3 damage to it. Second action, I have to attack again. And that did the 4th that I needed to kill the fire vampire. And then I only have 1 action left, which is going to be used to heal. What happened here? I keep knocking things around with my hoodie because I'm cold. I'm just going to heal that 3 stress so that discovery goes well for me. That was sad. Okay. Ghast. Move each ghast 1 space towards you. If you are bloodthirsty, they move 2 instead, but I'm not, and I summon a ghast at red, which is here. So I do get a discovery card. The Wives of the Lord. Beautiful, resilient, and deadly. Everything one might want from a bride. I can take 2 wounds to claim the brides. While I have them, I gain 1 level of toughness. Oh, I haven't been scaling this correctly. Okay, that's fine. There's 2 things there. Okay, so that was a bad first round, just all around. So that's sad. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and use an action to pick up 1 of these. Well, I can pick up 2 of these. I'm just going to take 1. I'm going to take 1 of these. My second action is going to be to move. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 straight into the yellow space. For my third action, I am going to attack the cultists. And I have gotten, I can gain 1 insanity to make that one a success, so we'll do that, killing 1 cultist. That other one's going to attack me, but like I have my little like I can push them away thing, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Mythos card, Cosmic Upheaval. Luckily, the fire monster is not on the board, but advancement is going to happen, which sucks. This is going to attack me. I am going to re-roll the 1 wound. It was still a wound, so I get 1 free reroll when attacked. Nope, still a wound. I take a wound. And yeah, he's in bad shape. I should have done some healing, and I didn't. I just assumed his defensive stuff would be good. Oh, wait, yeah, nope, that's just a free reroll. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Azathoth advances. We are going to summon a dancer of Azathoth and a cultist in the farthest gate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be back here. Then we will place a cosmic token on the nearest non-cosmic monster, which is this ghast. Okay. Well, this might be a short-lived scenario. I'm not sure how much of that has to do with my tiredness or exhaustion or any of that stuff, but it sucks because I'm excited about it thematically. I'm just having not great luck with all of this, like, at all. Okay. So, I don't have to really worry about these monsters that are to my side here. Just start collecting some things. So let's go ahead and do that. So Agatha's gonna, I don't know why I'm calling her Agatha, Amelie's gonna move here. She's going to take I guess that's coal, and she's gonna shoot at the no, that's from your space. Yeah, she's gonna shoot at the ghast that has extra health, which is gonna be sad, but it is what it is. I am not within 1 space as a gate. Ooh. Oh, she gets a fire token too, because, oh no. So she went there, she got that. Maybe I should have done that differently. We will say instead that she ran to here, got one of these sulfurs, and then she ran to here. So we'll keep that momentum going. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Oh, 1, 2. No, she can move 1, 2, 3, and she can move this cultist here because of her. Oh, she can move that cultist all the way there because of her Jade Amulet. That makes more sense. And then she's alone and she's helped recon. That's cool. Okay, that's what I'll do. Great, Mythos. On the hunt. Move the nearest Gug 2 spaces towards you, but there are none, thankfully. We are going to summon a Gug at red, and we are going to summon a ghast at yellow. Okay. So I get a discovery card. Large knapsack. Heavy, sturdy, encumbering, and potentially useful. You can take 2 stress to claim the large knapsack. You can hold up to 2 of each. You may hold up to 2 of each ingredient. If you lose this, discard any extra you have. And this says investigators cannot hold 2 or more. Oh. This, previously I could only hold 1. Now I can hold 2 because of the knapsack. Okay, now I understand. The wording on that quest card was tough for me because I'm tired and exhausted. Okay. And I have to roll for fire. And I take 1 damage and 1 insanity from the fire, so that sucked. I'm not within 1 space of the gate. It is what it is. Okay. Oh, shoot! I forgot. When this happened, I was supposed to summon 1 vampire at the farthest gate, which would have also been this. Okay. Okay. Eve. Things are not great for Eve, as usual. Oh, Eve can stealth. Okay. So Eve's gonna move to here for one action. For her second action, she's gonna pick up one of those things. And then for her third action, she's gonna 1, 2, 3, because she can sneak once when she runs. Yeah, great. Okay, she just everybody's sticking together, running around, picking up these things, blowing shit up. It's gonna be great. It's not gonna be great. It's gonna be terrible. Okay. The hunger. Each investigator who is bloodthirsty deals 1 wound to another figure in their space. If there aren't any, that investigator will take 1 wound and 1 stress instead. Luckily, nobody's hungry. We get to draw for discovery. Pale servants, polite and deferential with the most remarkable pallor. We may take 1 stress to claim them. When you attack, if you deal any wounds, you may heal 1 wound. I like how the vampires are our friends. All right, Huikong. Huikong is going to be smart and heal 3 health, heal 3 stress, and pick up 1 of these. What an exciting turn for Huikong. Cosmic presence. Each cosmic enemy moves 1 space towards you. That's just this one. And oh my god, we're advancing again. So, sometimes I play this game and I'm lucky and I get a whole bunch of free turns. This game, not so lucky, not going to be getting all those free turns, but I do get a discovery card, Neophytes. Soldiers for your army who seem a little too eager for blood. I get to claim these for free. We shall be eternally grateful to our Lord, and that gives me an extra 3 health. So I now have a whole lot of health, and I'm very sturdy and tough, and in a much better position than I was before. But we are advancing. So Azathoth advances. The nearest cosmic enemy will move 1 space towards me. We will summon 1 Dancer of Azathoth and 1 Cultist in the farthest gate. And we will place a cosmic token on the nearest non-cosmic monster, which is that Ghast. And then each investigator takes 1 stress for each ingredient they have. So that's 2 stress, full stress, 1 stress. I think I forgot to do that last time, 2. The fire vampires will move 2 spaces towards me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the fire vampire is going to move here. We will place 1 fire token in their space, and we will summon the other fire vampire. So I am doing very poorly here. This is not going well. All right. Emily. So first, Emily is going to go ahead and make this go 2 spaces backwards. And then for her second 2 actions, for her first 2 actions, she's going to pick up 2 of these because she can. She's going to heal 2 stress and 1 wound, and again, making no progress whatsoever towards our goals here. We are going to continue onwards with our quest. Oy, this is rough. Rumpernickels? It is Rumpernickels. I don't know, maybe it'll work out better than I realize it will once I start getting stuff done. We'll see. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, so her Mythos card is going to be Cosmic Upheaval, the fire. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, that means I draw another card, not that the fire thing moves. I screwed that up last time. Okay. Dancer of Azathoth. Each culture and dancer moves 1 space towards you. Okay. And we will summon a dancer at red. Okay, there's so many monsters on this board. I'm doing a really bad job of control here. Let's draw a discovery. The woman in white. I can take 2 stress to claim the woman in white, which gives me 1 extra level in arcane mastery. Okay. Eve. Eve does not have a yellow yet. I have 3 yellows, so I don't really need another yellow, but I need a yellow to do a thing, so she's going to use her first action to pick up a yellow. She's going to use her second action to go 1 sneak 3 into the room with the fire vampire, And then she is going to try and kill the fire vampire. That was probably dumb, but that's what I've done. And we have rolled 1, 2. Oh. We've only done 2 damage. We're not going to be able to do 2 more. So we're just going to go ahead and do that 2 to the vampire because I dealt a wound. I can heal a wound. I thought things were going to work out much better than that. I also gain an insanity. Okay. Well, there's no point in re-rolling since I can't make the kill happen. So that is what it is. The blind idiot god, Azathoth is not on the board. Each cosmic enemy moves 1 space towards me. So this is going to move here. This is going to move here. And we're going to summon a cultist on yellow. This board is a mess. We're all going to die. We're all definitely going to die. And then the fire vampire is going to attack me. Oh dear. Okay. That sucks. I get 1 free reroll when attacked or roll for fire. Okay. So I did not take any damage from the attack. However, there is another fire token being placed in this space for a total of 2. Oh boy. Okay. Back to Huikong. Huikong's got 1 and 1. We could blow something up. I don't feel like that's wise. Oh boy. Am I really going to do this way? That doesn't make sense. Does it? I don't want to start on this with the fire. We're going to heal 3. You're going to move here. And we are going to try to kill the cultist because I don't have any extra dice really yet. And I've done 2 damage to the cultist and got in 1 insanity. So the cultist is dead. That is something. Okay. Drawing a Mythos card. It's going to advance again. Summon a ghast in each destroyed space, if any, but there aren't any. And then each ghast is going to move 1 space towards me. And Azathoth is going to be on this board before we even blow up one of these things. It's going to be absolutely wildness. The ghast gets an extra green dice because it's cosmic. I'm going to take that blank. We have this. I get 1 free reroll when attacked. No wounds were dealt. I heal 1 stress and push the attacker 1 space away. Cool. Okay. Now, Azathoth advances again. The nearest cosmic enemy moves 1 space towards me. We summon, oh my goodness, a dancer and a cultist in the farthest gate. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's once again this blue space. Each investigator who's bloodthirsty takes a wound. Every investigator takes 1 stress for each ingredient they have. All that stress. Each fired vampire moves 2 spaces towards you and then places 1 fire token in their space. Oh my gosh. This is bad. And then we go on to Amelie's turn. I don't know what she's gonna do with it. Like, the fuck, but everything's a mess. There's that fire vampire over there is almost dead. I don't get anything special. Oh, I get special for doing things within the space of the game. So maybe that's what happened. But I also want to just get shit done. But that's not going to happen. So okay. No, this will be a good. We'll do it like this. She is going to move all the way here, dragging all of these things with her, which is sucky, and she gets a fire from running through this space. Then she's going to use her free action to move this fire vampire into that room. She does 2 more actions. And 2 more actions, 2 more actions, 2 more actions. She's going to try to kill the fire vampire in her space. which she gets 3 dice for. One of those is an insanity. She has arcane mastery, so she does kill this one. And then I have 1 action left. I am not going to be able to do 4 damage to kill that ghast. So there's no point in doing it. So my 4th action is going to be to pick up this piece of coal. And I will be ready to blow up that room with that fire thingy in it on my next turn if it's still there. I don't know if it's still going to be there. We'll see. I have to make a roll. For each insanity rolled, I must lose 1 sanity and discard an ingredient. And I don't have any rerolls. So I lose 1 sanity and discard an ingredient. That sucks. And I went wild, so I put a wound on here. I do not have less than her item. I don't have less items or companions than this. So I get to heal all of my stress, so that's nice, I guess. And I get to level up one of these things. Oh, I'll give myself an extra die within 2 spaces of a gate now. That would be good. And then I have to get, okay, then I get attacked by the ghast in my space, which does 1 damage to me, which I'll just take. And, oh, I'm within 2 spaces of a gate, so I get to set 1 die to any face, so I get to just make that not do anything. Okay, never mind. And that was that. And then at the end of my turn, I have to roll for fire, and it doesn't do any damage, and the fire goes away. Wow. Things are not looking up for us at all. Not one bit. Okay. On to Eve. All right. Eve's got some extra dice to use against that guest. But first things first, we're going to claim a coal, and then we are going to go boom. We have all 3 ingredients. We are going to discard those ingredients. We are going to blow up this space, which kills the monster that's on it. And that is now a destroyed space. And I also catch 4 fire. Because I do not have arcane mastery. It is what it is. So that was my 2nd action. And then for my 3rd action, I will try to kill the ghast, but I don't think it's going to happen for me. But we'll find out. Yeah, it sure didn't. I got 1 success, so that dealt 1 damage to the ghast. I take 1 wound because I didn't kill it. And I gained 2 insanity. And everything sucks. Oh, wait, I have 1 level of toughness. Nope, that's when I'm rolling for the fire. Oh my gosh. Draw 1 more card. This is advancing so fast. Each ghast moves 1 space towards you. Lovely. Lovely. And then we summon a ghast on red. Oh, this is terrible. Okay. And then both ghasts on my space are going to attack me. So here comes the first one. I get 1 free reroll for my toughness. Okay, the first one did no damage. And then the second one only rolls 2 of these dice. I get 1 free reroll from toughness. Still take 1 damage. And now I have to roll 4 fire dice, and I might die. So, yeah. I get to reroll 1 of those. Okay, and I'm dead. So Eve has died. The Elder One has not yet appeared on the map. So the game is over, if I understand correctly. Yeah, well that went poorly. I thought I had like a really good setup for this too. I just had bad luck, I think. Let me just make sure that means the game is over. The Elder One is still on the summoning track. The game is lost immediately. Yep. So that was a super quick scenario. I love the theme of it. having those fire vampires was a bad unknown one choice. I had some really bad rolls at the start. Things just went poorly for Huikong, Amelie, and Eve. So sad, too bad. We'll be back in a week with some more Cthulhu Death May Die. I still love this game. I want to play this scenario again. Look at all, like, the other ones. I got to go through all of the cards, and this one I didn't. We had the Sword of the Impaler that gives you extra damage when attacking a ghast. We had a medical kit to cure you. We had a Queen's Guard. You could discard it when you were attacked to prevent the attack. We had, fuck it. We had a Alexandru, the permanent health ghast, who would have given you +1 brawling. You don't catch fire from a boom action with chemistry notes. You had an alchemy bag. You could discard it like any type of ingredient. You had the Suspicious Dutchman that gives you 1 free attack each turn with marksmanship. If you had another companion, you would have to discard them and then take a wound. Ooh, weird. We have the Elephant Gun. Once per attack before rolling the dice, you can take a wound to gain 3 red dice. That's fun. Dinner for 3. Dinner is served, and your presence is compulsory. You can either take a silver knife that gives you extra attack if you're bloodthirsty, or the Silent Butler that gives you additional stealth. Lots of cool stuff in this quest. This was a cool scenario that I totally bombed it. But I had as much fun as I could with being how I feel. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget, keep those health bars full. Somebody please help me figure out a way to make this table not crooked. Such an expensive table. Anyway, okay, thanks. Bye.